Washington Township High School. I'm Kevin Murphy, and alongside the coach, Bob Byatt, for tonight's South Jersey Group 4 Basketball Championship game, live from Washington Township High School. A sold-out gymnasium tonight, coach, awaits the Williamstown Lady Braves against the Minute Maids of Washington Township.
Well, if you're a fan of high school athletics, this is the place to be tonight. It's just electric in here, noisy. This is what it's all about.
We have the Tri-County Conference champion, Williamstown Lady Braves, against the Olympic Conference champion, Washington Township Minute Maids. The announced starting lineups by Mr. Joe Bollendorf were just completed. We will be going to the national anthem, and we thank everybody for joining us this evening in what promises to be an outstanding basketball game. Junior Mariana Olshey will sing the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Great rendition of the national anthem by junior cheerleader Mariana Olshey. Starting lineups for this evening's games for the Williamstown Lady Braves: number 5, Jessica Butler, senior guard; Haley Parks, number 10; Taylor Abbott, number 12; Julia Dixon, 21; and number 22, Tyler Bino. For the Minute Maids, as it is often said, you're not seeing double. Number 10, Kylie Geideman. Number 21, Kelly Geideman. Number 24, Jess Monte. Number 25, Isabella Saravo. And number 44, Erin Rafter. The officials for tonight's game: Miss Brandy Upshaw, Mr. John Gibney, and Mr. Fred Dumont Jr. Coach, this is going to be a classic battle tonight for the South Jersey Group 4 Championship.
Neighborhood rivalry, two very good teams, two well-coached teams. It is everything that you would want in a high school game.
Jess Monte will be jumping
The Minute Maids look like
Tyler Bino. Monte controls the tap to Saravo.
A decent height advantage for the Minute Maids. Williamstown in man-to-man defense.
Township looking to be patient in the half-court set. High screen by Rafter on top. Williamstown's coming out in the tight man-to-man. Rafter on the step-through. Saravo, deep corner. Rafter with a nice rebound. She'll swing it to Geideman on top. To Saravo. The Maids came out smoking the other night against Shawnee in the semifinals, Coach.
Illegal screen on Washington Township. A lot of nervous energy right now, like as in any big game like this at the start. Both teams are going to try to channel it into something positive.
Sold out gymnasium here in Washington Township. Just a great atmosphere for interscholastic basketball.
And the Minute Maids in their matchup zone.
Bino brings the ball up the floor. High screen. Dixon on top. Haley Parks, the sophomore, cuts through the lane.
Good defense by the Maids. Good hustle.
steal. Township comes out in a hurry. Foul on Butler.
Both these teams are known for their scrappiness on defense, so we should really see some good action early, and foul trouble might be a key tonight.
Kylie got him in to trigger right in front of our scoring table. Taylor Abbott right on it. Reverses it to Kelly Guideman. Guideman on top with the ball. On the right wing, high screen, Monte. Nice roll. Monte looks to drop step baseline. She'll take the extra dribble. Finds Rafter in the lane. Taken away by Bino. Bino takes it herself up the floor quickly. Butler, Parks. Long on the shot.
Minute Maids basketball.
Nice hustle, Williamstown along the baseline. Both teams playing hard. And as Coach, you mentioned, a little bit of nervous energy out here right now.
It'll take a minute or two to get things settled down.
Parks, a sophomore for Williamstown, one of their top offensive threats. Saravo on the left wing. Ball will come back through Monte on top. She's enjoying a great postseason. Guideman to Guideman. Nice shot fake. Gets the shot off. She's long.
Nice set by the Minute Maids. Got a shot that they wanted.
Rebound Dixon. Bino assuming the ball handling for the Lady Braves. Dixon doing a nice job controlling the glass. Williamstown very poised, content to play in the half court. Nice defense by Rafter. Guideman up in a hurry. Guideman gets control.
Good job.
Kelly
by the
comes
Minute
down
Maids.
the floor, finding Monte. Monte squares up. Back to Kylie, to Kelly. Long three.
It's important that the Minute Maids inside players stay out of foul trouble. And last time down on defense, they did a very nice job of staying straight up.
Rebound to Dixon again. Taylor Abbott in the starting lineup tonight. Parks from the corner. Abbott with the long rebounds. Again, Coach, I think Williamstown will be content to play in a half-court set. Their semifinal game against Lenape was a 36-28 game. Bino breaks the ice.
Very nice
2-0
shot.
Williamstown.
Yeah, Williamstown is going to try to make it a half-court game. I think the Minute Maids will try to pick up the tempo. Beautiful drive. Minute Maids basketball.
Great take by Kelly Guideman to the basket, cleared out space. Monte doing a nice job. Minute Maids will inbound underneath their own basket, coming out of a stack. One guard off. Saravo trips on the floor. Ball's batted away. Interesting, Coach. She's inbounding right under the basket. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
It is a really strange position for the official to let that happen.
With the size advantage, they might be able to get something off these inbounds plays.
The road for Township has been all home, Coach. The final, semifinal here at Township with a nice win over Shawnee, and Monte breaks the ice.
Beautiful drop step by Jess Monte. One of the most improved players on the Minute Maids team, Jess Monte, and I think she's a key tonight, as is this press.
Rafter real aggressive on top. It's a long count.
There it goes.
There's the 10-second call.
The Minute Maids are going to want to make it a full-court game. The Braves will make it a half-court game.
Coach Dillmore is very active on the sideline for Williamstown. She knows that pressure that Township can put on you can result in points quickly. Rafter with another rebound.
Nice offensive rebound.
Township guards rebound really well in the half-court set. It's a big advantage for them. Nice high screen. Guideman finds Monte.
Good look to the high post.
Reversal. Saravo from the right finds Rafter. There's a foul. Erin Rafter with the reach in after she missed it.
I do like Erin's aggressiveness, though. Paige Anastasia, the first sub into the game for the Minute Maids. And the Minute Maids fall back into their regular zone defense here. I guess they're going to save that press for spots.
Yeah, I think you're looking at a made basket conversion and then get into the press full court to extend the floor. Parks on top, wearing the knee brace. She was injured last year. She's back this year. A promising sophomore for Williamstown. Abbott on top. Reversed it to Bino. Nice inside presence. Shot up and in. Dixon shoots, misses, and follows. 4-2 Williamstown. Guideman up the floor in a hurry. Tugging on her jersey, calling the high set.
Looking for the screens.
Anastasi with the
open.
screen. Monte coming with another screen.
Now, when the Minute Maids set a lot of ball screens, they're going to have to be very careful tonight to be still when they set those screens.
Third team foul in the Minute Maids. Taylor Walker checking in the game. She's been injured in the postseason run. She's wearing a bandage up, or a brace up on her left shoulder.
She's really playing hurt, according to our sources. Good box out by the Minute Maids.
Walker replaces Butler in the lineup. A solid job by Butler. 4-2 Williamstown.
Good
Monte,
look
great
inside.
catch. Nice left hand. Monte
Beautiful.
picks up her 4th point on the night and
Beautiful
ties it all at
assist
4.
from the guard. Here's
Saravo on top of the pressure now.
the press after the score. 10 seconds once again.
Bino struggling. It's interesting how they took their point guard all season long, Walker, off the ball, and let Bino handle the handling,
All right,
the ball handling in the backcourt.
Maybe because of the injury.
It's tough to go against both Guidemans, and Saravo or Rafter on top in that pressure.
Very
Township
tough.
attacking again through Monte.
Yes, Monte again.
Monte with her 3rd basket on the night. Township grabs a 6-4 lead. Little over 2 minutes in the first quarter here from Washington Township.
And the press causes another turnover.
Pressure, turnover, Parks. We'll come back the other way. It's always difficult from Washington Township, coach, to catch your breath.
They just keep the pressure on the entire game.
Nice inside pass,
Nice
give and
pass
go.
from Jess Monte.
Guideman can't get the handle on it. Up quickly, Williamstown. Parks lets it go. Rebound, Anastasi. To Guideman on the left wing. She'll penetrate and keep going. Going strong to the basket. Such a trademark of the Guideman game. Both Kylie and Kelly driving to the basket and drawing that foul, coach.
Right. And one quick point here. We only have 1:44 left in the first quarter. An exceptionally fast-paced first quarter with very little breaks for the girls. So right now you probably have 2 tired teams, which I believe would be an advantage for Washington Township with that press.
And Township's also shown the ability as Guideman goes up. Kylie makes both, giving Township an 8-4 advantage. Township used a lot of a bench during this run in the playoffs. Nice skip pass long. Attacking the basket well.
Good job by Williams down there, breaking the press.
Bino is really exerting herself, handling and getting free in the court, in the open floor to score that. 8-6 Township. Guideman on top. Back to Kelly Guideman on the right wing.
Kelly
Bino
looking for
doing a
Jess
nice
Monte.
job. Monte
Nice
sets the
drive.
screen, no use. Drives,
Very nice.
in and
Tough
out.
luck. Tough luck there.
Walker up the floor quickly. You can see why she's the leader on this team. Abbott gets on the board with the triple, giving Williamstown the lead.
And that was due to Walker's penetration, drew the defense in.
Guideman back the other way, off the mark. Strong presence by Anastasi. Anastasi steps on the line. We'll go back the other way with 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Minute Maids look like they fall back to a half-court trap.
Colner re-enters. Taking
Half-court
Rafter
trap
out of the
for
game.
Minute Maids.
Walker on the handle, the Bino on the left wing. Bino having a nice game, as is Dixon inside. Nice presence, Monte fronting, playing around the perimeter. Nice job by Monte, poked away. No foul, players hit the floor. Colner, hard in the basket, off the mark. We got a travel called before the shot.
Now with 20 seconds, let's see what the Minute Maids fall back into. A good substitution right there by Coach Natal, getting Jess Monte a couple extra seconds here and preventing her second foul. Nice
Sierra
foul.
Kitt, number 20, the sophomore for Township, enters the game. Township extends with the three-quarter pressure. Walker and Parks handling. Walker on the move for nice reversal. Bino on the receiving end. She'll go to the line.
Now that same foul could have been one of the Minute Maid starters if it wasn't for the very intelligent substitution there.
Bino goes to the line for two. Fouls on Anastasi, her first. First is up and good.
As in any playoff game or big game, foul shooting will be crucially important once again tonight.
Coach, I think I need a timeout or a sub. We're back and forth, end-to-end action here. Williamstown extends their lead to 10-8. Second shot is missed by Bino. Kelly's up the floor in a hurry, driving strong. Deflected. Township will retain possession with .9 left.
Now the Minute Maids have time here to get a quick shot.
A lot of time, .9. Time for a catch and a shoot. Nice, well done.
Beautiful play.
Well done. Kylie couldn't get it to drop.
Well, we have to catch our breath here, Mr. Murphy. That was some first quarter. It went exceptionally quick. I don't think there were many dead ball situations, so you probably have some tired girls out there.
You're looking at a 10-8 score, Williamstown holding a 2-point advantage. We had 2 lead changes and a tie in that first quarter. And it was interesting. Taylor Bino, I think, did a nice job establishing her presence on the court to be that secondary ball handler when Walker's in the game for Williamstown.
Yes, and they had more success against the Township press once she entered the game. A couple of things that perhaps at home on TV you're not picking up. Not only is this a fast-paced game, this is as noisy as I've ever heard this gym, and it may be as hot as I've ever felt this gym.
It is hot, Coach, and let me just make a quick shout-out. Tonight's broadcast was made possible by a generous donation from Elite Express. Elite Express, whether it's LTL, truckload, or expedited service, the elite feet can't be beat, and we certainly thank Elite Express, the team's knowledgeable and experienced shipping specialists that are constantly striving to rise above transportation industry standards. Thank you to Elite Express. And Williamstown will be inbounding the ball to start the second quarter.
In that first quarter, Williamstown shot 4 of 11. Washington Township was 3 of 16. Williamstown also is currently on a 6-point run right now. So
Walker stays on the court
break that.
to start.
Maids break that.
Anastasi stays on the court. Other 4 starters for both teams remain. Nice ball rotation by Williamstown. Almost a bank from the quarter.
Good rebound by
nice
Page.
strong rebound. Geideman comes up to Geideman. Very quickly, the Minute Maids transition that basketball. A key, and what Coach Natal's looking to have this team do tonight is transition that ball as quickly as possible. These two teams met earlier in the year, January 19th, a 66-48 Washington Township win. A game where Township, of their 66 points, 30 came in transition, Coach.
All right, and that's part of the reason for the strategy tonight. Beautiful drive.
Kelly Geideman ties it up.
Maids back in the press here.
Her 4th point on the night. Saravo on top. Dixon shoots in the middle for press relief. Gets it back. Nice up and under. Anastasi banging. Nice presence. Anastasi rips it down. Geideman up the floor in a hurry. Nice find. Saravo short baseline. Yes. Bella Saravo, her first 2 on the night. Our 3rd lead change gives the Minute Maids a 12-10 advantage.
And the pace of the game right now is certainly in the Minute Maids' advantage.
Deflection, steal, Geideman to Saravo. Yes! Coach Dillmore gonna settle down her club. She's an experienced coach. In her 15th season, Coach Dillmore and Williamstown Lady Braves, under her direction, making their first appearance in the South Jersey Group 4 final. They have 6 conference championships to their credit.
So what we just saw there at the end of the first quarter, the Braves had a 6-point run, and the Minute Maids come out with their pressure and their fast breaking and have a 6-point run of their own to take a 14-10 lead. And I think you hit it right on the head. The pace of this game is going to be the key, and if the Minute Maids could keep this style up, I think things are going to go their way. Williamstown looking a little tired right now.
Parks to inbounds. We resume action here from Washington Township. 6:20 remains in the second quarter. The Minute Maids enjoy a 14-10 advantage. Walker, Parks, doing a nice job, taking the tempo back down to where Williamstown needs it. Interior look.
Very good job getting the ball inside by Williamstown. Very nice.
Dixon from Abbott, 14-12, Washington Township. Saravo on the left wing. Guided him off the high screen from Monte. Township makes great use of that high screen on top. High UCLA cut. Guide him in off the screen. Off the mark. Walker out in a hurry. Not where Williamstown wants to be, but the floor general will take the look. She drives hard and down to the floor. Walker will be going to the line for 2.
Now let's see if that injured shoulder affects her. She is fairly badly hurt from what we understand. She took a good bump there. But she is a veteran player, experienced, and I'm sure she wants to be out on the floor.
Guideman picks up her first. Team's 5th in the half here.
She looked fine there.
She's a right-hander though, Coach. Up and in on the first one. She'll attempt the second.
Good rebound by
It's
Page.
Coach
and
by
Page.
a jinx. Off on the second. Township holds a 1-point advantage. Bino on Guideman on top. Williamstown staying in the man-to-man. Walker on Saravo. Nice floor
look
balance.
inside.
Great feed.
Nice.
Anastasi.
In the half-court set, the Maids have been effective getting the ball inside. Maybe something they could look for a little
First
bit
basket
more.
on the night. Guideman in the trap. Saravo late to close. They'll feed inside. Monte will take it away. Guideman got options. She's running the floor. Kylie off. Township will maintain possession.
And the pace of this game is tremendous right now. And the Minute Maids seem to have a deeper bench, so I think that would be in their favor.
Kelly to Kylie. Back to Kelly on top. Guideman slows it down, looks at the floor. They'll swing her through. Errant pass. Knocked away by Bino. Bino will take it herself. She'll transition. Stopped by Guideman, no penetration there. Parks in the corner. I think that's a player Township has to watch. Parks can get hot in a hurry.
She seemed a little hesitant to shoot that time. She had an open shot. I'm sure they're going to look for her to score.
Dixon coming up high, rising to the high post.
Parks is a fine athlete.
Abbott on the skip pass, it's deflected. Abbott will take it. Misses right. A lot of action on the floor inside.
Draws the foul.
Bodies are flopping around. Nice hustle by both teams.
These girls are leaving nothing behind. I'll tell you, they're playing with 100%.
Anastasi picks up her second foul, team 6th. Haley Parks goes to the line for 2. She's looking to get on the scoreboard. Rafter back in for Anastasi. Neither coach has gone deeper than, well, 2 for Township. 2 subs off the bench and 1 for Williamstown. Second is good by Parks. 16-14 Township. Halfway point in the second quarter.
Like to see the Minutemen's look inside on this possession. There we go.
Great call, Coach.
Nice. Nice high-low game by the Maids.
Rafters first 2 on the night. Stretches the Township lead to 4. Monte, little late, got away with a reach. Looked like it was off a Williamstown player, but we'll stay here off of Monte's hand. Williamstown will inbound. Walker on the trigger underneath the basket. Nice action in. She'll find Parks, the shooter, in the left corner. Long. Saravo coming off the mark. Got to grab that ball first. She tried to get it on the bounce. Head fake, and she travels. Rafter to Guideman. I think Township would like to go a little quicker, Coach. 3 minutes left, a little over 3 minutes, 18-14. I think they really want this game in the 20s.
Right. Well, I think the score isn't quite indicative of the pace. I think the pace is there. It's just some of the shots aren't falling for the Maids right now.
Shot was long. Township will remain in control underneath the basket. Another inbounds under. Really got to look to score off the inbounds. Monte goes up, comes down hard. Looks like she lost her planting. Jess Monte goes hard the whole game.
Right.
She almost had a triple-double in her last game against Shawnee.
Yeah.
Blocks, rebounds, and points. She was up close to double in each of those categories.
You know, as I mentioned before, Mr. Murphy, I really believe she's tremendously improved player from what I've seen this year.
All juniors on the floor for Washington Township right now, Coach. So the future is bright for Coach Natal. Jen Natal's done a great job with this Minute Maid program, taking over for Donna Costa, as Williamstown wants to slow it down to their pace. We knew this was coming. Talked to Coach Gilmore before the game, and she certainly was looking to keep this game as low as possible.
Walking inside.
On the travel, Washington Township will take over. Coach Natal's club, back-to-back South Jersey Group 4 champions, looking for a three-peat.
One of the finest athletic programs in all of South Jersey, any sport, are our Minute Maids. I'll tell you what, this year after year, tremendous effort.
Nice motion offense. They find the open shooter, Guideman. Solid box out after the play. Parks with the rebound. She'll go coast to coast.
With her height as well as her athletic
Dribbles
ability,
right, going left, comes back right.
she's very tough to defend.
Walker's going to settle it down. Walker, the junior point guard, calls for the skip, the extra pass. Long three by Parks. She's yet to find the mark. Guideman out in a hurry. She wants to run. She finds Saravo, right wing.
The outside.
Rafter really doing a great job on the boards. Monte with the quick shot. Not bad, Coach. If we can keep this tempo and keep Washington Township going rim to rim, that's where we want it. But Walker,
the right tempo for the Minute Maids. I'd like to see them get the ball inside a little bit more. These shots aren't falling, so maybe by getting into the
coming
post,
up on halftime.
better chance to score.
Coach, it's so loud in this gym right now. I'll apologize to our viewers if I step on you and start talking over you.
We just simply can't hear.
Long three out of the corner. Again, the guards rebounding for Township. Kelly Guideman didn't come away with the rebound, but had a hand on it, forced Williamstown to have the misplay, resulting in Township possession.
Now we don't have any official statistics, but I'm willing to bet that neither team is shooting much more than 20% right now.
Guideman hard to the rest. The rim is not kind right there.
I know that Haley Parks for Williamstown is one of their better shooters, and just offhand, I would imagine she's probably about 0 for 5, 0 for 6.
Big foul. Anastasi picking up her third.
The Minute Maid's 7th foul. So that will be an advantage for Williamstown now as they go to the foul line.
Sky Johnson in the game for Williamstown, senior guard.
We mentioned the poor shooting so far, and it'll change, but right now we know that Haley Parks is an official 0 for 7. Kelly Guideman for Township is an official 0 for 9. That'll change
Parks,
quickly, though.
First of 2 is good. Second is up. It's also good. She draws Williamstown within 2, 18-16. Hey, Coach, you know what? If one of my top players is 0 for 9 and I'm up 2, I'm happy.
You got that. Good point.
Sierra Kitt back in the game. Nice interior pass. Only the third foul on Williamstown, so Township will inbounds.
And another point is, if you are a shooter, you have to keep on shooting. And I think both those girls know that. And I think both coaches will tell them, keep on firing.
Triple stack,
they're
split,
going to fall
screen
soon.
on top, inside screen. Back out.
Less than a
Kylie
minute.
guided him off. Long pass, Errant, and it's away. Sierra Kitt's going to inbound the ball. 40 seconds.
Be interesting to see if
Kelly
the Maids
Guideman's
work
coming
the
up.
ball for one shot.
I don't think it's in the game plan.
No, I don't either, Mr. Murphy.
We're going to go to the rim.
They'll try to score and get that press
Nice
on.
crossover dribble. Nothing doing. Nice defense by Williamstown. Kitt, nice feed
pass
inside. Monte strong to the ball. Finds Kitt back. Kitt over fires. Monte gets it.
Into the press.
8th point on the night for Monte. Minute Maids up 4. Saravo late on the close. Allows Walker to escape. Walker drives. Off the rim.
Nice rebound. 5 seconds.
Dixon on her 6th point of the night. Kelly Strong to the middle. Wow, just off.
What a first half.
What a first half. The gym is packed in Washington Township. We have the Washington Township cheerleaders coming on the floor. We're also joined by the Williamstown cheerleaders, and it's certainly going to be an exciting night in Washington Township. We're going to take a quick break, be back to wrap up the first half, have a special guest for us at halftime, and for Bob Byatt and Kevin Murphy, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Let me find Jake.
In honor of the 12th annual National Athletic Training Month, Washington Township High School would like to recognize special VIP members of its athletic family, our certified athletic trainers. During March, athletic trainers across America are being recognized for their commitment to helping people prevent injuries and stay healthy and active. Athletic trainers are healthcare professionals, highly educated and dedicated to the job at hand. Athletic trainers can be found in high schools and colleges, corporations, professional sports, the military, performing arts, clinics, hospitals, and physician offices. Washington Township High School would like to salute the following athletic trainers for providing quality health care for our athletes every day. First, the Williamstown
I know,
athletic
Jude, that's what I
trainer,
said.
Forget
I said that
Keep it
too.
on. And the Washington Township athletic trainers, Eric Shores and Tanya Dargis.
Thanks, Jude. I came over to hear
And we're joined here at halftime by coaching legend and supreme educator Donna Costa. Coach Costa, I feel like I'm talking to the John Wooden of girls basketball here in New Jersey. And I just want to point out that Washington Township is going for the 3rd straight sectional finals. And Coach, how many times did your teams win the sectional final?
You know what? I don't even know the number, but all I know is that the tradition lives on at Washington Township, and the girls are doing a fabulous job. The kids are playing hard, the coaches are doing a great job, and I'm really proud of the program, the way it sustained its greatness, and it has over the years.
You really should be. I think you coached last time they won 4 sectionals in a row, and I think Jen Natal was on your team at that point.
She and Carolyn Johns. Carolyn actually graduated the year before, but Jen did in fact win 4 South Jersey sectional titles as a player, and deservingly so, and she's probably going to do that with this group as well. So proud of her, proud of what she's doing.
Coach, you mentioned before the program, and when I think of the Washington Township girls basketball team, that's what I think of. It is a program. It seems like year in and year out, even though the team is fairly young, the players replace themselves. And I really believe that's a credit to you and Coach Natal as your successor. Looking back over the years, what do you think were the keys to establishing that?
Well, it was pretty established before I got into it. As an assistant coach, I found a very fantastic community program. That's where it starts. Our community is so dedicated, particularly to girls basketball and some other sports, but we had a great following from the young group. It then just carried over into the coach before me, and then I was a part of that staff, and it just moves on and on. It's just something that's been around, and anybody who gets in this position, if they put a little bit of dedication, unlike Jen and the group that have put in tremendous dedication to the program, they have to be successful. Our community is so behind us and has been for the entire time I've been in this community. So, you know, I think it's a tribute to us, Washington Township, not just girls basketball.
Very good points. One time in the game I looked out and I saw 4 juniors, all underclassmen, so I'm pretty sure that tradition is going to keep going for a good long time.
One of the things we always said in our program was we don't rebuild, we just reload. And if we don't have that sitting on the bench ready to go, then boo on us. That's been our program, that's been our success story. You just reload, and if you wait long enough, you're going to get your chance to be a part of a successful program.
Another pretty neat thing tonight, I think, is the natural rivalry between Williamstown and Washington Township. And we mentioned how noisy, how hot, how electric this gym really is. Do you think this is a rivalry that'll continue for a good long time?
Oh, absolutely. I knew Karen Dillmore when she was a player at Williamstown. I coached when she was a player at Williamstown. High class, very respectable. She's doing a great job there, and I'm happy to see that program develop. I do have to give a shout out to big old Chuck Erling, because I think he put a little spark in their bottom to become as competitive as they are. He took everything he did for us and brought it over there, and I'm happy to say that Gloucester County is succeeding in women's basketball. I'm glad to see that we're at the top. We're in the top 10. It's long overdue, and I'm proud of both programs.
Very good point, and Mr. Erling certainly is a common denominator in both school systems. Coach, any thoughts on what we're going to see in the second half here?
Oh, so intense. I just think the girls are playing great, and I think the rotation, everything is going well. And, you know, it's just, I really can't give you a prediction at this point. I do think Township will come out on top, but I'm a little biased.
Well, again, we'll take a quick break here at halftime. We'll come back with some statistics in a minute. But we want to thank Coach Donna Costa, head of our physical education department at the high school, and not only an excellent coach, but one of our outstanding role models as a teacher. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Bob.
We'll be back in 1 second.
Where's that going to be?
Welcome back to Washington Township High School for the South Jersey Group 4 Basketball Championship game. It's Kevin Murphy alongside Coach Bob Byatt bringing you the action live from Washington Township High School. Coach, an exciting first half. Before we get to the stats, let me just thank again Elite Express. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Elite Express. Whether it's LTL, truckload, or expedited service, the Elite feet can't be beat. So thank you to Elite Express for making this game possible tonight. Coach, give me a quick synopsis. Where are we with the stats?
Well, for Washington Township, shooting percentage, the Minute Maids are 9 of 32, which is about 28%. They're also 0 of 8 from three-point range. Williamstown, fortunately for Washington Township, is shooting 27% from the field. They're 6 of 22 and only 1 of 8 from three-point range. Interesting individual stats. I don't think I would have ever predicted this, but Kylie Geideman is 1 of 9 from the field. Her sister Kelly is 0 of 10. Now the downside is the Geideman twins are shooting 1 of 19. The upside of all that, however, is the Minute Maids have a 20-18 lead, due in large part to the Geideman twins' outstanding floor game. So when you don't have it going well shooting, you get the job done in other ways, and they certainly have once again. A highlight for the Minute Maids, Jess Monte with 8 points, shooting 4 of 5 under the basket.
Getting ready to get second half action underway here from Washington Township. We're live, South Jersey Group 4 championship game. The third appearance for the Minute Maids of Washington Township. in a row. The first for the Williamstown Lady Braves. Washington Township will inbound to start the second half. And Coach, I'd like to just give a quick shout out to superintendents of both schools, Mr. Robert Goldschmidt and Mr. Charles Erling, for making this broadcast possible as well. Guideman to Guideman, a familiar connection. They'll inbound, and we'll reverse it through the top. Rafter. Starting fives for both teams on the floor.
Good job by Jess Monte inside.
Guideman, Bino all over her all night. Bino doing a real nice job defensively on Kelly Guideman. High through Rafter on top, into Monte. Monte looks, turns, yes!
See, there's a great example of how the Guideman twins understand the game of basketball. They're having that tough time shooting. They were very patient there, worked the ball into the hot hand, Jess Monte.
And you know, Jess Monte, only a junior, and she's learned, she misses that shot. She's learned so much.
Big turnover there.
Bino can't control. Off of Dixon. Jess Monte's learned so much from two seniors, coach, that aren't dressed for tonight's game. Maureen Fleming and Morgan Cosgrove both went down with injuries this year. Monte looking to handle, can't control. Oh,
tough call.
Unlucky,
there.
yeah, real tough call.
That will be Jess Monte's second foul.
Foul number 24, Jess Monte. Her second. Team first.
Several Minute Maid fans disagree with that call, and I have to admit, I may be in their number on that one, Mr. Murphy.
Yeah, it was a little off, but again, when you play the hustle style of both teams, Coach, things are going to happen.
You're going to pick up
You got to
fouls.
play and forget the last play. I know Jess Monte will do that. We were talking about post play, but certainly Maureen Fleming and Morgan Cosgrove are such a big presence in the township lineup, and they certainly are missed. But Jess Monte's the player she is because of them.
What a pass.
Bravo on the transition. 6 point of the night for Saravo. And you gotta like the tempo. Minute 15 in here. Township right back into their pressure.
Kylie Guideman with an amazing pass last time down. And the Minute Maids right now in the right tempo.
Dixon and Bino for Williamstown, Coach, are doing a tremendous job. Just really the little things that really go unnoticed. Rebounding, making the next pass, and while they may not be scoring, you know, Bino's a 5 on the night. Dixon's got 6, so they do have some points. They're really playing an overall good floor game as well.
Very solid team, Williamstown.
Minute Maids take over, up 6. Guideman with a sharp cross. Gets to the rim. Unlucky. Township will maintain possession. They're using the same inbounds play again, Coach.
Looking to get the ball inside.
A little reverse, little wrinkle. I liked it as Kylie Guideman came off the end and was wide open. And the pass was off a Williamstown player. Will stay right here along the baseline. Saravo looking to trigger the play. Bounce pass Monte to Guideman. Guideman uses the screen. Monte rolls.
Minute Maid showing some patience here, trying to work the ball inside.
Kelly to Kylie. Kylie with the strong drive. Strong to the basket. And when the shot's not falling for you, you got to keep going to that rim. And they know that. 2 of the best juniors in South Jersey have had a year, another exceptional season. And as Coach Natal told me this morning, you know, one marked by injury and adversity for this team, and what she's so proud of this Minute Maid team is their resiliency.
And they're in the sectional championship game. This team has gone through so much this season, and the fact that they're here is an amazing accomplishment.
Walker replaces Butler.
With a chance to go farther than here.
Misses the second. Off Monte. She was pinned down by Parks. Nice bit of offside rebounded by Parks.
Maid showing their half-court trap this time.
Walker back on the floor, maybe a little earlier than Coach Stillmore wanted. Parks skips Walker to Abbott on the left wing. Abbott in a little bit of trouble with the trap.
Timeout, Williamstown.
Dillmore senses that, gets the timeout, and it was interesting talking with Coach Dillmore from Williamstown, some of her biggest influence in coaching, Dawn Schilling Bunting, a name familiar to Township fans, where Coach taught her, worked with her, the importance of being intense, and certainly Coach Schilling coached some of the tremendous Minute Maid teams back in the mid-'80s when they won sectional championships and advanced to the state semifinals. Another big influence was Nancy Manzoni, and it's funny, Nancy's here tonight in the crowd, a strong Williamstown coach, tremendous educator and leader, but coached two former Williamstown players that I have a little bit of connection with. Michelle Maslowski played for me at Drexel University. She's here tonight. And Angela Scott, who I wasn't fortunate enough to recruit, played at St. Bonaventure. Both are here supporting their Williamstown fans.
Excellent coaching staff on both ends of the court here tonight.
Walker settling things down. The offense will run through Dixon.
Big possession for Williamstown.
Backcourt.
Coming off a timeout there, I'm sure Williamstown was hoping to get a better look. Certainly not a turnover. Big point in the game right now. Minute Maid's on the verge of opening this up a little bit.
I know we want to get up and down, and the Washington Township team wants to transition to basketball, but they've really been effective, maybe more so, in the half-court sets.
Working the ball inside, just
Drop
like
step,
that.
a lot of contact. Guideman, Rafter with the nice pickup. They'll reset on top. Again, heady play. Rafter, Guideman, back to Guideman. Saravo being guarded closely by Walker. She'll stay and help. Gets a hand on the rebound, Monte. Bino off with the dribble. She'll transition itself. Walker may have walked. It was interesting, Coach, how Williamstown, they'll transition on the bounce. They really won't pass the ball up. It comes up on the bounce.
Swinging over to Parks. Williamstown's going to need Haley Parks to make some outside shots here.
That skip pass, next pass. Wide open Dixon.
Walking there. I just have a sense here, Mr. Murphy, that this pressure, maybe the heat in the gym, maybe the pace of the game, Williamstown's starting to wear down a little bit.
Nice finds. Got it. Monte with her 12th point on the night. Accounting for almost half of the Township points. And it enables Township to get back into the pressure, Coach, which is such a big part of their game. Inside, strong drop step.
Nice move there.
Real nice move. Guide him in with the rebound. She's tied up.
That'll be the fourth foul on Williamstown.
Abbott picks up her third. Team's fourth on the night. Like this officiating crew's doing a nice job, Coach. They're maintaining their own tempo. They're not letting the teams dictate which way they call it. They're calling a very solid game. High screen by Rafter on top. Guideman looking, nothing. She'll use another screen. Got away with a little motion on the screen. Guideman off the bounce to Saravo. Inside to Monte. Monte spins, drops left. Off Rafter. Nice hustle by Guideman. Walker up with it in a hurry. Again, off the bounce.
Right. They probably should be looking to pass a little bit to Haley.
She'll hand it to Guideman. Off a Dixon tip. Guideman goes in. Kylie Guideman, her 6th point on the night.
Here's the press.
Township stretches into a 10-point advantage. Williamstown may need a timeout here.
And Taylor Bino does a good job there, sticking with the missed shot, follows it up. Well, we have an 8-point lead, 28-20 here as we head into the last 3 minutes of the third quarter. Third quarter certainly has been in the Minute Maid's favor, but Williamstown hanging in there.
First basket of the second half, Coach, for Williamstown. The Minute Maids held the Lady Braves scoreless for a little over 5 minutes. And again, the defensive pressure by the guards of Washington Township really creates the tempo that they want.
Right. And two factors now. As far as team fouls, Williamstown has 4. Washington Township just with 1. Another big factor, I believe that's Williamstown's 3rd timeout, leaving them with only 2 timeouts as we get ready to head into the 4th quarter. So things statistically in the Minute Maid's favor.
Again, just a tremendous atmosphere here tonight, live from Washington Township, a sold-out gym between two teams that are clearly 2 of the top teams in South Jersey, and tonight proving that they're 2 of the best teams in Group 4. Williamstown going for their first Group 4 championship, and the Minute Maids of Washington Township looking to three-peat.
And Washington Township on an 8-0 run to start the quarter, and Williamstown went 5 full minutes until they hit their first basket.
Rafter to Kelly Geideman. Geideman will run the show from the top. High screen to Monte on the pass, dribble handoff. Township has really shown, I would say, almost got away with the walk, extra step. Williamstown will get another shot to chip into this 8-point Washington Township lead. Coach, get into a championship game for the first time. What effect does that have on your players?
Well, initial nervousness seems to be over, but I think now Williamstown has to settle in and start playing their game. It certainly is going to have effect.
Deflection, pick up Township.
We're veterans.
Geideman strong to the basket. On the left, Saravo on the follow.
And right now, Williamstown is on the verge of really, this is a big moment for them. And they answer.
Bino, her 9th point of the night, is really shining bright for the Lady Braves. Bella Saravo on the nice pickup.
You know, sometimes
her
it's
basket.
easy when you're your first time in a game like this. It's easy just to be satisfied that you're here. I don't see that with Williamstown. But if the Minute Maids could extend the lead a little bit, that factor could come into play.
Coming up on the 1-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter from Washington Township. Monte shows, got numbers, got to get her the ball. Dribble bounce, Geideman up, no.
And when you're
this
not,
shot will go to Williamstown.
And this goes back to basic basketball. When you're not shooting the ball well from the outside, you do what you do best. You play defense, you hustle, you dish the ball off. Even though our guards are not shooting well, their basketball ability is shining.
And keep getting the ball with Jess Monte inside.
Right.
That's the key. She did
sure
a nice
is.
job working to get open and showed numbers, and you gotta give her that touch. Williamstown bringing the tempo down, working through the half court. Nice stutter step, shot up, short. Rafter with the foul.
And likewise, the key for Williamstown now will be to keep getting the ball inside as well. They seem to having more success when they're working it in, as they did there.
Rafter's 3rd foul. Washington Township's 2nd team foul. Dixon to the line for 2.
Number 11, Anastasia gets back in the game for the Minute Maids.
Second shot's good. 7-point Township lead. They have possession as we break the 1-minute mark. It's Dixon's 7th point of the night. Bino with the block, trying to inspire her team here.
I'd like to see them run that play we saw last time.
I would love to see it, but we're going 4 across.
Yeah.
In screen, Saravo to Geideman. Geideman back through America's play on top. Double screen.
Good
Errant
defense.
pass inside. Johnson comes down, misses possession.
Nice team defense by Williamstown last time down the floor. Oh.
Bino putting their team on her back. Closes the Washington Township lead to 5, 30-25.
About 20 seconds left here.
Geideman drives.
Draws the foul.
Johnson with the foul, with the block.
On the floor, no shots, but it is the 15th foul. This might be the play here, Mr. Murphy.
Coming out of a box set. Township showing a little different sets. Diagonal cross screen, screen to screener inside.
There it is.
Lob to Monte. Monte, one bounce up. Can't get it. I'd like to see her just catch and shoot. Really no need to bounce in the paint. Walker will steady this. 7 seconds. Walker on the spin move. She finds Bino. Bino's up.
Big shot. Taylor Bino with a huge shot to bring Williamstown within 3. Very good poise there by the Braves.
Bino.
Time was on the clock and got the shot they wanted.
Bino putting this team on her back and really doing an exceptional job tonight. You know, she's a kid, a young lady right now that's saying, hey, I'm only maybe a sophomore, but I know what I need to do. And cuts that Minute Maid lead down to 3 points here as we start. But what's going on right now is the Williamstown guards really aren't getting it done, and Williamstown's using Bino and Dixon. And I think it's a strategy that Coach Dillmore's looking to use in the fourth quarter here.
And that quarter was really a quarter of 2 different stories. The first 4 minutes were all Minute Maids. Second 4 minutes were all Braves. And the result is we have a close game heading into the fourth quarter. So if we thought this place was noisy and hot before, I think we're going to see it turned up a notch right now. Bino now with 13 points, 8 in the third quarter. Williamstown on a 5-0 run to end the quarter to bring this close.
It's going to be an exciting second half here.
And this is the time in the game where, while coaching still matters a great deal, right now it's in the players' hands. We're going to see who steps up in this fourth quarter. Somebody will. And that'll be the difference in the game.
Johnson stays in the game. She'll inbound right in front of our table. Walker in the backcourt with her. Parks at the other guard spot. Dixon and Bino complete the 5 to start the fourth quarter for Williamstown. Anastasi in with the Guidamans. Monte and Saravo for the Minute Maids. It's the tempo that Williamstown wants. They could go a long way here, establishing how the fourth quarter is played.
And the Maids just sitting back in their zone without too much trapping right now. I think Williamstown's going to need Miss Parks right there to bang an outside shot for them. I think if they move the ball well, they'll get that open shot.
Washington Township doing an excellent job keeping Parks in check. They're keeping Walker flat as well. Her penetration's not to the rim, it's left to right.
There it is. That's a 3 ball to tie the game.
Walker drops the 3 to tie it up. It's 30-30. Walker's first basket of the night, 4th point on the evening.
Great hustle there.
Walker, Parks, great hustle. Bino to the basket. Draws the foul from Anastasi.
Great hustle by Kelly Guideman. And very good hustle there by
4th foul on Anastasi.
Haley Parks. Haley Parks kept that ball alive. Big foul shots.
Bino, first is up and good. Gives Williamstown a 31-30 advantage. Washington Township will call a timeout.
A good timeout there by the Minute Maids. I believe the run now is about 9-0 by Williamstown.
Third tie of the game.
11-0.
Third tie of the game now, and now the 4th lead change as Williamstown, with 7 minutes remaining here in the game, takes a 1-point advantage.
And I know we mentioned this point several times before, but in a game like this,